Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this website here called Rewardia, okay? So I'm going to do a full review on Rewardia, and I'm going to talk about, what countries it covers, how can you make money, and the more important question is how much money can you really earn from this website, and is it worth your time, right? Because look, just because you can make a little bit of money from a website doesn't necessarily mean that it's worth your time, because it depends on how much money you're making versus how much time you're spending on that website. I hope that makes sense, okay? Now, I've reviewed hundreds of websites like this over the last few years, survey websites, GPT websites that cover the globe, and Rewardia is actually one of the better what's called GPT and survey websites, right? GPT stands for get paid to do something. So get paid to click, get paid to watch, get paid to download, right? Now, the interesting thing about Rewardia is that it focuses mainly on Australia and New Zealand. So a lot of the other GPT style websites cover the US and the UK and stuff like that. This is more about, Asia Pacific, but mainly in Australia and New Zealand, right? And actually it's one of the higher paying GPT websites. Now, don't get too excited because it's higher paying, yes, but it's still very, very low, okay? So what can you do, right? So you can play games, so solve puzzles, watch videos, vote on polls, answer trivia, earn points that way. You can complete surveys, and then you can enjoy rewards, and you can even recommend your friends to come to this website, right? So it's very, very simple. All you do is you come to this website and you fill out your name, your email, your password, and all that good stuff, right? Again, it's only they've got the United States now. Okay, so they've added that market. So it's Australia, New Zealand, and the US, which is pretty cool, right? And how much can you earn? That is the big question. Okay, so this is how it works, right? Unfortunately, with surveys, you can't sit there and fill out 100 surveys a day. It doesn't work that way. All right, because you have to pre-qualify for every survey. Now, if you go through the pre-qualification process, you'll still earn points, but you might not be able to fill out that survey. I hope that makes sense, right? Because the way that a survey website and a GPT website works is that they work for clients. So specific clients and companies and corporations want these guys to get certain information on specific demographics. So if you're Caucasian between 25 and 35, you might fit one survey, but you're not going to fit a lot of other surveys. If you're Asian and you play golf and you're between 50 and 70 years old, you might fit a specific survey, right? So I hope that makes sense, yeah? So you can't sit there and fill out 10 surveys a day. You might only be able to fill out one survey per week, if that makes sense, because you might only qualify for that one survey, right? But as you go through the pre-qualification process, because you're spending time doing it, they're still giving you points, which is pretty cool, right? But how much can you really earn per survey? Not that much. You'll earn maybe 50 cents to $2 per survey that you fill out. But understand that you can only fill out maybe a survey every few days, if that makes sense, because you're not going to qualify for every single survey, right? So it's not that much money if you think about it, okay? Then the other thing is, well, what are some of the other things that you can make money on? Well, if you solve puzzles, or you watch videos, or you answer trivia questions, or you play games, which is pretty cool, right? However, for every single action that you take on this particular website, Rewardia, you'll earn anywhere from maybe 3 to 5 cents. So think about that for a second. It's not that much money, right? Now, yes, they pay more than most other GPT websites, because a lot of other GPT websites only pay you 1 cent per action. These guys pay you maybe 3, 4, 5 cents. So yes, you can earn a little bit more money, but you're not really earning that much money, because think about it, right? It takes time to play games. It takes time to solve a puzzle, right? So you might be playing a game for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and after 10 minutes, you're only making 3 cents. It's really not that much money if you think about it, right? So think about how much time you're spending versus how much money you're really making. Now, I've done the math, okay? If you were to hustle on this website, right? If you were to do it all the time and you just keep going and you just keep going, like maybe you work 8 hours a day on Rewardia, okay? You're playing games, you're solving puzzles, you're watching videos, you're completing surveys, maybe, let's play devil's advocate and say you get to fill out one survey a day, okay? How much can you really make on a website like this? Well, not that much, actually, because even if you were to fill out one survey a day, let's just say you make $1 per survey, and you're taking hundreds of actions on that website, maybe 50 to 100 actions, right? You're only gonna earn maybe $2 or $3 per day, okay? So let's do the math. Let's just say, on the maximum level, which is really, really high. And a lot of people won't even reach these levels, right? But let's just say you make $3 a day. How much is that per month? That's $90 per month if you do the math, right? $93 per month. It's not that much money, okay? But you're spending 8 hours a day on a website like this. Let's even double that. Let's just say you make $200 a month, right? Which is almost impossible with a website like this, okay? But you're spending 8 hours a day on the website. That's like a full-time job, but you're only earning $200 a month. That's just crazy, right? So yes, you can make money on websites like Rewardia, okay? I'm not saying you can't, but you have to understand why the website was created in the first place, okay? It's designed to make you a little bit of money when you have some extra time. This is not meant to be a full-time thing. It's not going to make you rich. You're not going to become a millionaire. You can't travel the world. It's not going to replace your corporate income. It's not designed to do any of those things. So a lot of people get confused because they think like, oh, I can come to Rewardia and I can replace my corporate job. You know, oh, I can become rich. I can make like $200 a day. No, you can't. You can't, because physically it's impossible, because it's not designed to do that. And that's okay. It's completely fine with Rewardia. I just want you to know that a lot of people get confused. They think that they can become rich on websites like this, but you can't, because they're not designed to make you rich, okay? They're only designed to make you a little bit of extra money when you have some free time, okay? So the amount of time that you're going to spend on this website versus how much money you can make, for me, it doesn't make sense. Look, if you're going to be on the internet, and look, if you want to just fiddle around with a website like this and make, a couple of bucks here, a couple of bucks there, then please, be my guest and do that. But if you're here because you want to really make a lot of money on the internet and you don't know how, you're confused, right? Maybe you saw an ad for Rewardia or someone shared it on social media, so you were interested, but you don't really know what you're doing, okay? Then here's what I suggest, right? So I was you 10 years ago, 11 years ago now actually. So I started in 2009. And I came on the internet and I was like, I want to make a lot of money online, but I don't know how, right? So I started to do a lot of research, and I started with surveys, I started with GPT websites, I started with all these make money, free websites, and then I moved to MLM online. I did affiliate marketing, I've done e-commerce, I've done top tier sales on the internet, and I've tried a lot of different business models. I've done ClickBank, I've done JVZoo, I've done Warrior Plus. I've built websites on Facebook, selling products and all this, weird kind of business models. And so from 2009 to 2016, I ended up spending more than $90,000 buying into different business models, buying traffic, trying a whole bunch of different marketing stuff. And basically, I didn't make that much money. I made a bit of money here, a bit of money there, but I couldn't figure out how to make the big bucks. I couldn't figure out how to stay profitable every single month, and I couldn't figure out how to replace my corporate job income. That was always my goal, right? And so it wasn't until 2016 that I finally figured it out, right? So from 2016 onwards, I started making hundreds of dollars in sales every single day. I was generating tens of thousands of dollars a month. I was generating hundreds of leads. I was selling lots of products, and I finally basically figured it out, right? And so what I did differently was I realized that the best business model to make a lot of money and do very well on the internet is to find products and services that people want and find a group of people that want them, and you basically market it to them. You help them solve their problems. They pay you for that product and you make a commission. Now that's called affiliate marketing, okay? It's actually a very simple business model. And the beauty about affiliate marketing, when you do it right, is you can live anywhere in the world and you can sell to anyone in the world, right? So you can be living in Thailand and sell to people in the US. You could be living in London and you could sell to people in India or Malaysia. It doesn't really matter where you are, right? Because it's all about learning how to market to people that want to solve a problem using a specific product. It's actually very, very simple, okay? But you have to learn how to do it properly. That's the trick, because it's a real business, it's a real skill. You have to learn how to market properly, and you have to learn how to get people to know, like, and trust you through the power of the internet, okay? And the beauty about this is you can scale it to infinity, right? Because the internet, you can sell to the world, you can use software to create leverage, you can use videos to create leverage, you can do so many different things, and it's one of the most amazing business models in the world if you want to learn how to leverage technology, right? And so I tripled my old corporate income in April 2019. I left my corporate job in April 2019. And now I teach hundreds of students all over the world how to do this every single day using just the power of their laptop and the internet. So look, if you're here because you just want to make a couple of bucks here and there, then Rewardia is a great website to do that, okay? Please feel free to do that. But if you're like, Aaron, I'm here because I want to learn how to make a lot of income online. Maybe you want to leave your corporate job. Maybe you want to work from home. Maybe you want to, get a piece of that internet pie, but you have no idea how to do it, right? You just are interested and you're just kind of lost. Well, I would love to teach you how to do that if you would like to. Completely up to you, right? So I've got a step-by-step training for free if you'd like to check it out. All you need to do is click the link right below this video in the description box. It's going to lead you to my website. Enter your best email address and I'll send you a free video that will show you step-by-step how to do this kind of stuff, right? How do you start affiliate marketing? What is it? How do you find products? How do you build out your sales funnel? How do you get a whole bunch of people to see your stuff? And how do you start to really make your first sale online and then scale that to 10 sales and then 100 sales and then 1,000 sales and then the sky's the limit, right? You can do whatever you want. But understand that this is a real skill and you have to learn it. So you have to be a good student, you have to take action, and yes, you have to invest in yourself and your business. Otherwise, it's never going to get off the ground, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this review of Rewardia, and I hope to see you on the next page, okay? All the best and take care. Let's speak soon.